Hence, here's some ways that your life will change after you get a full-time job. Ooh, ah. Here's the real reason why people get jobs. They might tell you it's for, benefits, health insurance, 401k, this weird mythical thing called Social Security, to get your parents off your back. No. The real reason why people get jobs is so that when someone asks them at a party, what do you do for a living? They don't start sweating profusely, freaking out, and have to come up with a lie that second. I remember when I was unemployed and I'd be at parties and people ask you what you do, I'd be like, I'm in between projects. I'm just about to get into another project. This other project just left, and now there's just one right there. Oh, I think I see the project. It's over there. Number one, most important, you have something to say when someone asks you that dreaded question at a house party. So what do you do for a living? You're like, I work. I have a job. Here are my employment papers. Here's my paycheck stub. Here's what I made. So really, that is a huge change in your life. This is like your new life. You're like an employed person. This employment roller coaster doesn't end. Well, it does end when you're dead. That's a really insane concept to grasp, the idea that you will be working forever. So just let that sink in for a while. This is just how people live their lives. They work until they die. Welcome to America. Meet your new best friend, happy hour. I always thought that happy hour was for old people who didn't know how to drink. I would be like, why does someone want to drink at 6 p.m.? I didn't start drinking until midnight or 1 a.m. But once you start working, you live for that 6 p.m. happy hour. Visions of margaritas and $3 Taco Tuesdays dance in your head as you're making another Excel sheet. Just be careful with happy hour because happy hour is always 2 drinks away from becoming unhappy hour. So pace yourself, blow off steam, and then you can go to sleep at 9 p.m. buzzed and ready for the next day. And that is a big change, just getting drunk before 9 p.m. and being in bed. That's not like college. When I got my job, it was like a friendship massacre. I mean, there was blood all over the walls because I just wasn't used to having my time be taken up so much by work. There's a lot of friendships that fell by the wayside, and that's sort of like a very sad cause and effect from employment, is just losing touch with all of your friends that you hung out with because you literally had nothing but time to kill. And your life was just much more open. Having a job closes your life. There's just a little peak of light, and that's reserved for your best friends and the person you want to fall in love with. Everyone that's meant to be with you is going to stay with you, and all the other friends that were kind of peripheral and kind of whatever, they just go away. Entering a workplace is like wearing a completely different hat that you've never had to wear before. Fits a little tight at first, it cuts off your circulation, and then you grow into it and you're like, oh my God, this is my favorite hat. I'm obsessed. And it's really cool kind of tapping these different parts of yourselves that you didn't in school because you didn't have to, discovering your passion for things, discovering that you can actually do things and be a young unprofessional. That's a really powerful thing. It gives you self-esteem and gives you a sense of purpose. Who needs therapy when you have a job?